welcome back to Love Miss Drop Stitch. I hope you've been enjoying the kind of upcycling, dyeing clothes series. I am using the fuchsia pink again, and what I'm going to do today, I've been on Vinted again, I've got some more white clothes, and this time I'm going to have a go in the washing machine because one, quicker, I don't need to be in attendance, and we can dye more clothes. I wish I got freebies, but it's not sponsored by Vinted or Dylan or anything. I just want to encourage people to be more sustainable and either get second-hand clothes or upcycle and use the ones that they've got in. There are absolutely other dye brands out there. I'm using Dylan because it's what's easily available in the UK. I actually got this from Hobbycraft, again not sponsored. What else? Yeah, there's a brand called Rit, there's Jacquard, there's all sorts. So make sure you've got one that's machine fabric, and what you also need to check is that your clothes matches the dye. And what I mean by that, so this dye will only do natural fibres, so cotton, linen, kind of rayon, viscose, wool, wood even it says, although I'm not sure you'd be putting wood in your washing machine. So make sure your fabric matches that. There are synthetics ones, but I don't think they do machine wash synthetic ones. So yeah, and by synthetic fibres I mean like polyester, nylon, so just double check, because otherwise if you're using this on, let's say, a polyester, it won't stick at all. Okay, first thing, you need to make sure your clothes are damp. No, I've not gone mad. If I take you to the kitchen, actually, I've got another video going on there using the tap. So I'm randomly going to hose pack them, and even this feels mad for me. Why we're doing this? Because the dye will stick easier to things that are wet. So I want them damp, so I'll wet them and then I'll wring it out. We don't want them sopping. Another thing to mention as well, weigh your clothes dry first. So the Dylon machine will dye up to 600 grams at full kind of colour capacity. So if you're putting more than that in the washing machine, just bear in mind it will come out as a lighter colour. They're in the washing machine, all damp, probably with some insects after being on the floor. And now I'm going to undo this. So what we need to do is, because I can't do it one-handed, we take this off and then remove the top bit. It totally looks scary because the dye's just all loose, so you just want to pop it in your washing machine. That's kind of what it says, so we'll do that. And then for these particular instructions, it wants it on a 40 cotton, no detergent, just follow your instructions. Another thing that might be useful to note as well, the Dylon packet I just noticed said for front loading machines only, which is what we have in the UK. So look, the Rit I think is for top and front loading when I look, so yeah, just look. But if you're buying it in your country, it should be fine. It does say on the packet, but as always, read the instructions for the particular dye that you're using. It does say on the packet, no water saving cycles, but the 40 degrees cotton cycle, it's 2 hours 55, and my mother will kill me if I put it on for that long, for 2 hours 55. So I am going to press the Speed Eco, but I also wanted to do this to kind of show you a lot how it turns out. So time will tell. Wash is finished, and there is an absolute fuchsia pink paradise going on in here. I'm super excited. Remember, this isn't the final colour yet because wet fabric's darker than dried, so we don't quite know yet what colour it's going to be. So far I'm happy with doing that. When we said quicker wash, it was still an hour, which I think is plenty of time rather than the 2 hours 55. Next step, I need to put some detergent in and give it another wash. I'm just going to do probably half an hour one for this. So another wash just to get the excess dye off and help it to set as well. And then we can peg out. So with the magic of editing, I will show you them on the line and you'll be able to see them fully and that they're a bit darker. And then it will be a surprise for both you and I. We can see what colour they dry. And here are the finished articles from using a washing machine dye. And it's interesting, so this one on the left is cotton, this one on the right is linen, and that's taken up the dye much better. It's come out as a darker, that more fuchsia, vibrant pink. And if you're wondering why the stitches haven't dyed, well, because they're likely to be polyester and the dye we used was a natural dye. So just to bear it in mind, but I think it creates a nice effect. I will do a blog post on this and kind of all the other dye projects I've done, so you can check those out, and I'll put links below to any other dyeing videos as well. Let me know how your upcycle dyeing projects go. You're welcome to send us pictures on social media or via the website. Can't wait to see them, and hopefully you've saved some money and we've both been sustainable in the process. Thank you and take good care, and do give us a like, thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff, or why don't you check out the next dyeing video as well.